Man, are we late today? Late. I don't blame anybody for not showing up today. We were late today. All right, we're waiting for some people to show up. It's New England Truth. How are you, SGV? How are you, buddy? News first. They set me up. I know. We knew it. We knew that. What's up, buddy? We knew that. They interviewed more auditors, actually, that were not published. People don't know that. Mason, how are you? Yeah, there were more auditors that were interviewed for that series, for that show, and they were not on the actual live show. I wonder why. I have talking to some of them. There might be legal issues, there might be other issues, but definitely, well, I don't want to stay away from it, and here's why. That's a good comment, but here's why. Riches, how are you? Richie's Restorations. All right, restore it, man. I love restoring things, by the way. I love bringing the old things back into the new. Bababooey. Sup? I'm not the big dog. You the big dog. Awareness. Have you ever heard of in marketing or in advertisement, they talk about any advertisement is good advertisement? And I can tell you, SGV brought up a very good point in the beginning of top sirloin. Medium rare, please. 420. Okay. Well, anytime, medium rare. Is that if you, Jeff, how are you? Jeff Rocker? If you do something like that and they make the community look bad, does that hurt the cause? And that's a very good question. That's a very good statement. Grand Steel, how are you? How do I donate? It's a GoFundMe. I didn't put the link up. I'm running late today. Usually it's in the description. There's a GoFundMe or there's a super chat. There should be a super chat set up. Fernando, how are you? Jason, how are you? So any awareness, any advertisement, any focus on that is going to bring more people to the cause. There's almost 300 million, 300 million people in the United States of America. I don't know many auditors, Carl, how are you? I don't know many auditors that have 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, 20 million subscribers. 100,000 maybe, 200,000. So when I think about the untapped resources that are out there, there are a lot of people, probably 4/5, 5/6 of the United States of America, that don't know. Hey, Taylor, thank you. That don't know, Eric, how are you? About auditors. They don't know what's going on. Let's be honest, people. In society, as a whole, there has to be a lot of people that just are ignorant, all right? Because if they weren't, things would have changed already. Tom Zebra is up there, yeah. I don't know if he's up in 1 million. He's up 100-something thousand. He's not. Chi-Town Mike, how are you? Maybe he is. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. Huckleberry Auditor, me, myself, and I. Okay, De La Soul. So think about it. All those people, all those untapped resources, wouldn't you want to get into that? Because I can tell you something. Ever since that aired, SGB, my subscription count has gone up. It started to tick a lot more, faster. Every hour was like 50 people versus whatever, So, and people commented, hey, I'm here from Inside Edition. Hey, Aaron, I'm in Inside Edition. Patrick has 65,000. Yeah, 65,000, not 65 million. There's almost 300 million people in the United States of America. Disregarding all the multiple counts, New Hampshire, I'm sure that there are at least 200 million people that are online with accounts or something. Maybe it's more. Regina, thank you, Regina. I don't know. I think that there are a lot of people out there that are ignorant and need to be informed. And that includes the citizens. And anytime you can get a platform that is greater than what you have now, if I have 10,000 subscribers, Rescued by Mary, how are you? If I have 10,000 subscribers and there are 300 million people in the United States of America, well, I'm going to want to try to branch out. And if they give me the opportunity for a platform, even if they want to make me look bad, I'll cover my butt, right? CYA, right, folks? And I will do the best of my ability to protect my Real Jing Gate. Good to see you, sir. Real Jingy in the house. So, Davey D the Great. There's a Dave D upstate New York, I think. News Now, OKC's in the house. So, I think it's okay. We talked about optics that goes right into, 325 million. See? It's more than 300 million. So, you know, we wanted to talk about optics. You know, what does it mean to go out and do a commercialized for, you know it's going to be spun for fake news? What do you do when you know it's a commercialized scenario for fake news? Bama camera. What do? I tell you, you take that opportunity because there's too many sheep in this world, man. Duke from Georgia. Duke. I know that name very well. That is my middle name. So if you think for a second, thank you. But you know, Regina, the contrast. Tempter Sean, how are you? Eternal Fidelity. They made me look crazy. Yes. Going confessed. Homelinda Paranoia. They made me look Gang of Four. They made me look crazy, of course. And I knew that. Like I said, I knew that. Uprising. Thank you, Uprising. Appreciate it. Anybody wants to support, somebody asking about supporting, there will be a link, or you can check out my GoFundMe page. Robert Escobar. Make it out of Newburgh without getting shot. Yeah. Newburgh was, man. I used to be friends with the mayor's son, and he told me, man, don't go to Newburgh. I said, oh, wow, this guy's the mayor's son? He said, don't go to Newburgh. Wow. News Now, Sweden. Cameras everywhere, hopefully. James Fry. Yeah, I love that show. FR Gamer. Jason Broderick. So, I can tell you, I understand that the ignorance, Black Label, how are you? And the people that are sheep, or they just want to do the status quo, the stasis thing, I get it. There are a lot of people out there that don't want you to rock the boat. More than you can imagine. And then there are actual activists on that side that are going to be, go against you. And I went and did an audit, turned into a live show where there was more bootlickers than cops. There was more bootlickers messing with me than cops. So that lack of awareness, and I've talked about this a lot, J Money, that lack of awareness is what I wanted to talk about, because I believe in my heart that there are so many more people that just don't know. Oh, wow, okay. Really? This guy's doing that? Really? I said boo to the cop and he beat me up. When I think about that information, I don't think about making money. I don't think about Inside Edition. I don't think about anything other than somebody getting their civil rights violated. Okay? You remember one of the pieces that they cut out on the TW2 brick from England house, folks, or Florida, sorry. One of the parts that they cut out on my show was my response to, well, why won't you take that video down? Or, well, just obeying, hell no. So I'm not taking the video down, because if I make a mistake as an auditor, That's okay. I'm human. We're all human beings. My goal is to get better. As long as you get better, together we'll get better. And the information needs to get out there to the rest of the people that don't know it. It does. There's a lot of people out there just don't know. Scumbag. Sorry, I saw that. That's my favorite word, apparently. And I don't want to be known as the scumbag auditor. The guy that calls everybody a scumbag. I want to be known as the guy who got some resolution, who bridged some gaps, who made a difference. Bonehead, you wish. So you guys be the judge, because I know that in the fruition of things, I'm going to get better. I'm going to be more of a professional in this regard, not so emotional. That's what I tried to say on Inside Edition. I hope you picked that up too. I hope you picked up my humility in regards to what auditors do. Did that intentionally to circumvent any potential, spin they were going to try to do. I was just trying to take off the edge of it. So I went there with this contrition disposition. And I did that because I wanted to offset that. And I believe that in the end result, I got the best case scenario. That sounds sad, but I got the best case scenario. Scott McCullough, how are you? I think it was a great idea, Scott. Thank you. I really do. Any advertisement is good advertisement because there's too many ignorant people. Now, if you're advertising something that 98% of the people are going to not want you to advertise, they're going to hate you for it, well, maybe you can take a different venue, different route. Because it's still the small that make the most significant difference. It's not the many. It's the small, the few. I think it was a great idea. Cameras everywhere. Honey bunny. Oh, my honey bunny. Right there. Look at this girl. Go check out that website. She's got great artists doing some of my stuff for my website, or for my shirts and my logo and all that stuff. She's done it all. Awesome. So we are going to continue to fight this fight, folks, because there's just too many people out there that just don't get it. And I believe that there's a lot of untapped resources. There's a lot of people who want to know. That's what I believe. They want to know. And they're shocked when they find out. I see it all the time. And that's Unchained Melody, how are you? Urban Miner, how are you? Haven't forgotten about me. Okay. Don't break my heart, man. Not live. Memo Red Spectrum. What does that say? Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Brandon, how are you? So, that spin, you guys knew that. We knew that. I talked to a couple auditors that had interviewed with them already. Alabama. Y'all come back. I'll see you now. Yeah. And so I'm going to continue to try to enlighten and focus on that part of it, because that's what I believe it is. House Mouse. That's why, fucking off. That's why I did that. I talked about on the last video that I don't have really friends or families that really truly support me. They're going to support me to a limit, to a degree. Because they have to. But at the end of the day, they go, why are you doing that, man? We love you, but we don't want to see you get hurt. But I have to do what I have to do, man. I have to do what I have to do. You don't understand. When you're trying to provide a service for the community, and I was volunteering at a church at the time, I was running a restaurant, driving a company purchased vehicle, going to work every day, putting millions of dollars in coffers in states. When I ran restaurants, I would hire 120 people at a clip sometimes. I'd open up a restaurant, I hired 120 people. Open up another restaurant, same company, down the street, another 100. There's so much that we do as people for the society, and yet police are so quick to take away all our civil rights. You need us. Cops, you need us. If you have nobody to police, what are you doing? And you shouldn't be, policing us. You should be just helping us. I've seen so many videos in other countries, and I think, wow. And they have no crime. Or they have crime, but you know what I mean? Byron 27, what up? Mike Davis, amen. I don't know. I just think it's become such a show thing. When they started to infiltrate your local police with government issued, and this also equated to training programs, documents, forms. Everything started to transition into this police Joe Wilbanks in this police state thing. Now you parallel that with things like the Patriot Act, with terrorism and all these other issues that, and they go crazy. And this has been happening for a long time. I know that. But what I'm saying is, we as a people should not justify the police state. We as a people need to stop justifying the police state. So, you guys are the foundation of it, the supportive role of it, and I appreciate that, because without you guys, I can't do this. There's no platform. James Couch, how are you? Martial law since 1919. That's I gotta look into that. That might be something worth looking into. 1919 martial law, a basic martial law. Honest G, what up? Yeah, me and Padilla. And just so you know, as I said, Gang of Four, there were more than just Max and Padilla and myself. I think News Now Houston was one. Somebody from the Midwest. But they didn't air those. Always ape them? What do you say? What your cops do there, our cops here in England always ape them. I don't know what that means. Ape them. So, when it comes to the optics of that situation, it pays off because there's too much ignorance. That was my point about bringing that up, okay? Because a lot of people were concerned about that. I got it. They caught it. Should you do it? Shouldn't you? My point is yes. If there's that much of an untapped market, average Joe, how are you? Then Ashley Noon, how are you? That means copy them. They copy them. AP equals bully. Oh, okay. AP equals bully thug, maybe? I don't know. Yo, you're from England. Come on. Help us out over here. What you guys call cigarettes? I mean, come on. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I'm from England. Tyrone is actually an Irish name. Right? Yeah. So, anyways, I believe that the optics were there. I believe that the purpose was there. I believe that I tried to negate it as much as I could, and I believe that I protected myself by filming it on the side and posting it to show you how it's cut, and you guys may or may not know this, but on my videos, 90%, 95%, and I don't know the actual number. Auditing America is awesome. Auditing America is awesome. Yeah, Auditing America's been out there on the hustle a lot. Mike Davis, how are you? Oh, you're a troll here. Mike Davis is a troll. See, anytime you see something with the color where there's nothing, and then there's a bunch of, and they're just gonna ask a question. What books have I written? I can actually go get you a book right now. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna challenge you, Mike Davis. You don't believe me? I want you to send $500 to my GoFundMe, and if I'm wrong, if I'm lying, I'll give you back 1,000. On air, I'm saying that. I'll close my whole channel down if I don't grab a book that I've written right now. But you gotta send $500 to my GoFundMe, because I don't work for you. And I don't have to prove shit to you. Ha! See, it's called freedom. Freedom. I'm not challenged by trolls. Trolls help. They help you. They help people bring people to your channel. They help the debate. So I'm not worried about that. Go ahead. But I want to see that deposit in my GoFundMe. You got it? Pony up, boy. Where you at? You go away? What's the matter? You ran? Troll, you ran? You gone? Nah, that's a troll for you. Just there to stir stuff up. When the facts hit the pavement, they're out. Punk ass boy. Punk boy. Scumbag. Where'd you go? Yeah. See? Oh, there he is. Mike Davis, what's up? You got the money in there? Come on, I want to make some money today. I'm going to go shopping. I just went shopping. I go more shopping. Milkman? You want me to wait a couple minutes and I'll come back? Matter of fact, I'll bring a witness too. I'll even bring a witness. You want a witness? Because I gave them the book. And I'm at their house. So, would you like to see the book that I wrote? Mike Davis. Huh? I think so. Punk boy. Another punk. And that's why I get angry. And that's why I need to calm down. I'll show it to you. I've written short stories. I've written quotes for over 30 years. Poems and quotes. If you don't believe me, for those that are actually genuinely interested, please go to my Facebook page. It's public. It's under my name. Just scroll, keep scrolling, keep scrolling, keep scrolling for the eternity of that Facebook page, which has been up there for many years. And you will see quote after quote after quote after quote, short story that I wrote. By me, not plagiarized. Okay? So, whatever. I'll still wait for that money. Today we talked about optics. And we like to do what it was like to do after the quote, what it was like to do a interview with a, television crew. So there is a lot of spin, and I think that at the end of the day, everything that you see, everything that you read, everything is an opinion of somebody else's. This isn't my opinion. You know, you look at the lawmakers. It's really an opinion. Well, you look at everything, it's like an opinion. Are we democratic? Are we socialist? Are we communist? Whatever. Marxism, Lenin, whatever. We are an opinion. So, it's subjective. I believe I'm right. My Facebook page, good luck, Mike. I'll save you $500, okay? I just saved you $500, Mike. You owe me. Oh, dirty ninja. No, I don't think they could either. That's a very good thing. Very good point. Oh, dirty. You know, oh, dirty bee. Oh, dirty ninja. You know, it's kind of hard to take something that is still not completely received or embraced by society. Not completely, but probably 50%. I don't know. I don't know the numbers. Slam that down somebody's throat and not expect them to spin it the way that the public wants it. You know, the problem is, Marcus, however, there's too many people that just don't either know or don't agree. They don't see. We see because we've either been victimized or we're just smart enough and open-minded enough to understand. And social class warfare has a lot to do with this, folks. If you think that you've got a lot of money and the percentages don't have a sliding scale, and as the income decreases on society, the conviction rate and everything else, the arrest rate, goes way up. Why? Oh, there's no crime in those areas. Okay, so then why are you writing traffic violations in the crime areas? That's not crime, you dummy. I love ripping people's stupid thought processes apart with one sentence sometimes. One sentence. That's their answer for a police department one day. Sir Fax, how are you? Robert, how are you? Is that they said, look, we don't send police officers into that area because there's not a lot of crime. That's why we're writing traffic violations. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's not write the traffic violations and let's focus on crime. Well, wow. Love what you do too. Supporting the cause. Support the new guys. If you find somebody that's under 1,000 subscribers, under 100 subscribers, support them. Subscribe. Scottish. How are you? What's that? You better be careful breaking into the house. So, support those new people, okay? Any hierarchical system, any organization that you're trying to network or create or encourage, it's all about the newest people. It's always about the newer people, not the people with 1,000 subscribers. It's about the people that have 100, 200, 500. Those are the people that should be embraced and not told what to do. They will find their way. Any auditor is probably going to have a sense of confidence or sense of wrong, and they're going to go out there and they're going to be emotional, and we should not be telling them what to do. But if they ask, we will help them. That's my approach to helping people and to helping build a community that is based on principle, morals, values. You know, they talk about police officers writing speeding tickets, let's say. There's a speeding ticket. Or a retaliation ticket, right? And well, what he did was illegal. It was illegal. So he should get that ticket. And then you think about the moral aspect of it. You know, that's why I always, when in court, I always got to put up that motion, you know, to offer them this law shouldn't be imposed in this case. So we got to continue fighting. You know, we got to keep informing people. We got to support the newer people because there's a lot of newer people that are always out there. And what happens is they get frustrated. They get angry. They don't have the time. They don't have the dedication. They're not getting results. And they say, I'm out. I'm not going to deal with this crap, and I'm not getting anything from it. Maybe you didn't have as much passion. Maybe that's just have a limited passion, and that's okay. But I don't want to see you get frustrated and go away. So don't give up on the new people. Let them make mistakes. Let them find their way. And try to help out. I try to help out wherever I can. It is a community. It's not some legal organization, or so the laws don't apply as far as the RICO Act, okay? I'm going to let you guys go. It's going to be a short talk today. I've been running late. Richard, stop writing bad messages. You will be blocked on live chats during this episode. If it's an agree to disagree, and they're just being not agreeing to disagree, but they're just being aggressive and all that, and they just want to be idiots. You know what I mean? Kind of like what people say I'm at during my audits. But I'm not a police officer. This is a private channel. So if it's going to be like that, you're just going to be hating, they'll probably knock you off, the moderators. Sorry. I don't like seeing deleted messages because I like freedom of speech, but it means you did something wrong. You said something wrong. So, you know, don't just hate. You know, participate. Don't hate. Participate. Don't hate. Participate. Hey, I can make that into a quote. If you want to live in our society, get along with people. Don't hate. Participate. Tyrone. There you go. Another quote. Would you like me to put it on Facebook? So, they can employ WASP, but they are changing, just so you know, a new law that came down, a couple new laws that came down. Number one, there's a lot of controversy of the new law that talks about the retaliation aspect of police officers. Basically, the status quo is the same, except for the fact that a police officer needs to be justified in their arrest, which we already know. But what it does is it negates the retaliation aspect of it, which it should. So it really is a non-issue, okay? And the other thing is that they changed the IQ level for police officers. They modified, listen, they modified the IQ level for intaking of police officers. You can now, in some counties, in some areas, in some limited areas, you can now be smart and be a police officer. Yep. Imagine that. You can be smart now in some areas and be a police officer. Wow, what a revelation. What a concept. Wow. Yeah, they lowered the IQ because they want order, followers. Did you know that? The IQ is not just the IQ aspect of what they do is they break it down psychologically and they look for the people that are actually more resistant to change. They want those people that want status quo. They want the people who aren't going to fight with their bosses. They're just going to do their jobs like a brown shirt. That's it. Well, I don't think you're a troll, but maybe. If you're a troll, you're a troll. Embrace it. All right, folks. We are getting out of here. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day. You guys party up this weekend. Have fun. Stay safe. Please stay safe. All right? Be good. Be good to yourself and be good to others.